it started shooting at some SLC here, and then I noticed there's like 8 million of them in the fort, so we start moving away fastly. Some of them shoot at us, but we're just gonna keep dodging their bullets, assuming we have enough ping to not get immediately destroyed. Then after they start moving for a while, we start moving down as well to avoid them and just walk around in a circle, because nothing says amazing game like walking around in a circle. Then we approach over here where we see one guy who's also raiding them, so we start shooting at them. We miss our first shot. On our second shot, we wait for them to get a little closer and stop teleporting around so we can finally shoot them, at which point we hit this guy and he keeps moving up in teleportation mode. Then he runs back, and then me and this other guy charge him. He does that, we shoot him. Our bullet makes sure to go past the bear guy, so we didn't hit him. This guy then shoots the SLC and he's down. So now, because we don't have a pistol, let's try to find a pistol. So he claims that badge, so we start looking around for another person to loot, and we loot this guy and we grab the whole scene, which is a pretty nice pistol. Now that we have this pistol, we can kind of just run around with these guys now until the bounty goes down. This guy shows up again, so we shoot at him again, we miss. Then we go over here. But of course, if you needed more proof that these guys were aliens, watch this clip here, where they all teleport simultaneously. It can only be achieved with an alien hive mind. Then the British start doing a giant rain of bullets, and I can't even see where they're going, so if I wanted to dodge them, I couldn't anyways. Someone tries to shoot us, they miss. We sort of body block for this guy here because, you know, they're trying to hit the people there that are body blocking as well, so we need more people. Tank hits, and then some guy shoots at us from the fort. We do the funny crawl reload thing, because we're not reload heal thing. Then after making our way up the mountain, we keep shooting, and then everyone just kind of waits up here. Nobody really shoots, so we jump up, we shoot once. The range is so long that we're not really going to be hitting any shots. We shoot again, no hits. We move up, and then we wait up here, and we wait for them to approach. I don't think that anyone's really going to approach. Nobody really jumps up and shoots, so after a few more shots, we all run down the mountain now, and we head to the left and jump off onto the glacier. The goal here is to either get down perfectly or one, ragdoll fast enough that you don't have to break any legs. So that's what we do here unintentionally, but hey, it works. We be able to take the tumble and don't die, and then we run across here. Once we make it across, we finally go down here, and we come up, and then we go over here and run up this new mountain that's across from there. Then we start shooting at them back there, over where we used to be, and then everyone runs back down the mountain again, which at this point, I think they're trying to circle around, because how fast they're moving. So then we cross a bridge, and after crossing the bridge, we have to swim across water anyways. I also realized that a lot of the teleported people need bandages and bullets, so we run back to the St. Paul's. But first, before we can get to St. Paul's, we see this guy, who I originally thought was a British dude, so we shoot him. He tries to shoot us, we shot him, and then we realized, wait a minute, this guy, he said he was French, which probably means he's French, so we revived him, because everyone knows, if the enemy insists that they're French, they probably are. Then we eventually buy like 60 bullets and 60 bandages, and then we head back. Upon arrival, I can't tell which mountain has the French guys on it and which one has the British guys on it, so I decide to go down and ask this guy who's getting shot at if he knows where the French and British are, because he's a French guy. So we ask him where French is, and we also heal him. Then he respawns up the hill. So we start heading up the hill. We notice another guy who's also like got a broken leg or something. I don't know why he's down here. And then he wants us to carry a bag up too. And so once we carry the bag up all the way up the hill, we finally get to the top, and there's like a few people here. It looks like they've already moved back down to circle around to the St. Lawrence Company fort again. So we wait for a second, and then we charge over the hill as well. Now here's the thing, if we drop this bag, it tumbles down the hill, and we need to drop the bag to use a bandage. So if we get hit here, we gotta run all the way down to the forces without getting a single bandage. So we finally get to the giant clump of people. We drop the bag. I don't think anyone noticed. I eventually realized that there was a bunch of cannonballs in the bag, so it probably wasn't that important considering no one here built a cannon. And then we finally head down here after a bunch of like alien movement things. They kind of dug a bunch of trenches. We get down here. We start trying to trade a bunch of bandages and ammo out. Not many people really wanted, but we tried. We got rid of a few of them. We shot some more guns eventually, though I can't aim very well again. It's factions, so you know we wait here. Then we get hit by a cannon, which cannons be like. We also traded off a bunch of our more bandages and lead balls again. Now that they have supplied with more ammo and bandages, we finally also help revive and heal ourselves. We shoot again. Again, we don't hit anything. Then we shoot again. Again, we don't hit anything. Then on our way back up, we die, and you know, internet is amazing here. Eventually, when we're back, we start asking around for French people. We find out that that guy's not French. But then on our way back to the actual battle location, we see this guy, who looks like an SLC, so we shoot him. Except I can't see where he went, because the fog saved him. So, you know, SLC saved. Then we head into this fort here. Of course, I'm expecting the St. Lawrence Company to be somewhere in this fort, right? And no, there's absolutely not a single St. Lawrence Company member in this entire fort at all. Wow. Though we did get a free shovel as well as some extra guns. What I'm guessing happened here is a small like group of French people attacked the fort and then they died, and these are their guns. That would be my suspicion, but I could be wrong, because you know there was a whole lot of French guys here, and they just left all the guns out here, and there's not that many, so it doesn't make sense that the whole thing attacked them. Then we attacked these guys. But, you know, 700 ping isn't always the best. Plus, apparently they've nerfed the boarding axe. Like, the only thing worse than this would be nerfing the soup. Anyways, we climb back up here, which the problem with colonists is that once you shoot your 2 shots, you basically can't do anything. So we reload our gun, we wait for this guy to show up. He just kind of sits there, we shoot him again. We fake a charge, and we go back to reload in again. We unstrap the shoes so that we can move a little faster on the tent. Then this guy moves up here, and it's nerfed again, so we can't charge up our swing again, and we die. Then we recognize this guy from one of the guys who was screaming in the chat about breaking his leg. So we start following him. Also, they recognize me, but I totally don't know who Candy Power is. That would be ridiculous. Anyways, apparently it's a 1v2. I didn't realize they meant now. He does that, and then he like quick drops his shot again, but he does it with too laggy, too quickly, and he just dies. So you know that was that. I don't really understand. Anyways, we head back up here. This guy also tries to trade me Dragoon for an insured axe. We also decide to go to Cantor Magni, which means I had to pay $100 for this, just that one thing, plus guns and stuff. So, you know, if you really like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Plus, I need subscribers to beat the meme YouTubers. And we get up here and see everything that's going on. And we start shooting at these guys. There's like 20 million SLC up here. There's also like 20 million NFC behind us. So it's really just French shooting at British dudes now. You know, like kind of like most of history is, or the other way around. Anyways, after we reload our guns, We shoot again, though they're so far away, and I don't have like the range, but we do hit a few shots. Then this thing happens down here, which I have no way to know who is who, and even if I shot at somebody I knew was on whatever side, I would still miss because my ping is way too high for this. We shoot at a few people who aren't in like the giant funnel, but for generally we're just gonna kind of wait here and heal people because I can't see who's who, and even if I could, I still can hit him with charging once. We don't hit him, it doesn't work. I try hitting another guy who charges in, it still doesn't work, so we just go around and revive people for another little bit. And, you know, it would have been hilarious to loot these guys and then just, like, you know, loot them, but we're not going to do that. Also, allegedly Rayas is sniping us with a Dopplet while we're in a fort. I'm pretty sure that qualifies as admin abuse. Anyways, we start shooting at these guys again. Rayas is still sniping us. We keep shooting back at the SLC who are attacking. Then we finally get shot. Then we shoot at more guys, but we don't hit them. But the thing about fighting is that there's always a cost. And here the cost is that they just decide to kill us themselves instead of letting the enemies kill us. So, you know, eventually we respawn. You know, now we have a slight thing we need to do. We need to capture as many of the colonist bounties who are on the French side as possible. Starting off with this guy. I attempted to ambush him, but the thing about that is my internet just decided, no, your guns don't count, so, you know, he didn't die. Then he keeps running, we charge him down for melee, then this happens. Bruh. And we finally die. So we attempt this again, but now his, like, faction members are body blocking him, so, you know, not the best. Eventually we try to get a shot at him, but he just kind of just body blocked for like the remaining like 30 seconds of his bounty. So eventually we find the other guy with a bounty, and we melee attack. This time we're using a not a war axe, a broad axe that is not garbage like the Borden axe has been changed into. So, you know, we get a little better, though. Here's the thing, he's actually like blocking and attacking, which is not supposed to happen because then it just parries the Borden axe or the broad axe, so we gotta wait for him to attack us, tank his attack, and then attack him. So here we get the final option to do it. That's why I like the axe, because, you know, you can just out-tank them in hit-wise, and you don't have to have any, like, skill to use them. Then this guy shows up, and we kind of sniped, like, their group of 20 zillion people, and then they attack us, they miss, and then they finally just hit us with the melee weapon. And then with their 900 ping advantage and like 8 zillion bodyguards, they proceed to say that our channel sucks. If you disagree with this, prove I'm wrong. Like and subscribe now. Anyways, yeah, if you want to see more videos, make sure to like and subscribe. Consider watching another one of my videos or like doing homework or something. Alright, bye.